Alaska, the final frontier of the United States, stretches across nearly 660,000 square miles of wilderness. A land so vast that it could fit Texas, California, and Montana combined. Yet for most of the world, it's simply a frozen expanse at the top of the map. Snow, ice, and isolation, that's the image that comes to mind. And yes, those things exist. But Alaska is far more than just cold. It's a continent-sized sanctuary, a tapestry of glaciers, mountains, rivers, and forests. Alive with wildlife and human stories that have endured for centuries. Towering peaks rise above endless spruce and birch forests, their summits shrouded in clouds or dazzling in sunlight. Glaciers, ancient and slow, carve valleys like rivers of stone, spilling into fjords where the sea reflects the sky in a liquid mirror. In summer, the rivers swell with meltwater, cascading over rocks and forming rapids that roar through valleys untouched by roads. Land is raw, untamed, and unforgiving, yet mesmerizingly beautiful. Despite the harsh climate, Alaska is home to people. Indigenous communities like the Athabascans, Inupiat, and Aleut have lived here for thousands of years, adapting to extremes of temperature and landscape. Their traditions are intertwined with the land. Hunting caribou, fishing salmon, navigating frozen rivers, and reading the skies to predict storms. Life in Alaska demands respect for nature, and in return, it offers experiences that feel otherworldly, rare, and sacred. The cities, too, exist as islands of civilization. Anchorage, Fairbanks, and Juneau anchor human life in an otherwise vast wilderness. These hubs provide modern comfort, but never fully escape the shadow of the wild. Anchorage, the largest city, sprawls across the Cook Inlet, flanked by mountains that rise almost vertically from the suburbs. Even here, the presence of wildlife is constant. Moose wander into neighborhoods. Eagles soar above highways, and in the long winter nights, the aurora borealis paints the sky with curtains of green and purple, a silent reminder that humans are merely visitors in this land. Winter in Alaska is brutal. Temperatures in the interior can drop below -50 degrees Fahrenheit. And the nights stretch on for weeks. In Fairbanks, the sun barely rises, hovering just above the horizon, casting everything in a surreal golden glow. Rivers freeze solid, forming natural highways for snowmobiles and sleds. The cold isn't just a number on a thermometer, it's a physical force. Breath fogs in the air, metal bites your skin, and each movement requires planning and care. Yet life persists, not just surviving, but thriving in ways that feel almost miraculous to an outsider. To the north, the Arctic wilderness dominates. Barrow, now known as Utqiagvik, is the northernmost city in the United States, where months of darkness are followed by months of endless daylight. Here, communities adapt in extraordinary ways, ice fishing through frozen ocean waters, hunting seals and whales with traditional knowledge passed down for generations. Survival is an art, and each person is both student and teacher of the land. Alaska's geography is staggering in its diversity. The Kenai Peninsula is a temperate rainforest, green and wet, where glaciers descend to fjords lined with wild salmon streams. Glacier Bay National Park is a cathedral of ice, where icebergs calve from glaciers into the sea with thunderous crashes. The Denali region boasts North America's tallest peak, Denali itself, a giant at 20,310 feet. Its sheer vertical walls and permanent snowfields challenge climbers from across the world, yet even those who never set foot on its slopes feel its presence. Rivers carve Alaska like veins. The Yukon, Kuskokwim, and Copper rivers carry water from mountains to the sea, supporting salmon runs that feed humans, bears, and eagles alike. Brown bears gather on the shores, catching fish in midair with astonishing precision. Wolves hunt across tundra and forests, stealthy and patient. Moose, caribou, and Dall sheep roam freely, their movements dictated only by seasons and instinct. Alaska is alive in a way that is impossible to tame. Glaciers are a dominant feature of the land, from the massive Hubbard Glacier in the southeast to the Matanuska Glacier near Anchorage. These rivers of ice are slow but unstoppable. Some have existed for thousands of years, slowly shaping valleys, mountains, and fjords. As the world warms, glaciers retreat, revealing landscapes that were hidden for centuries. Jagged peaks, rocky plains, and turquoise lakes. Each new melt exposes history, both geological and human, that speaks to the resilience of life in extreme conditions. And then there is the coastline. More than 33,000 miles of it, indented with fjords, bays, and islands. The Aleutian Chain stretches westward, forming a rugged bridge between North America and Asia. Volcanic in origin, these islands are home to active eruptions, black sand beaches, and colonies of seabirds that seem endless in number. The Pacific Ocean here is relentless, waves pounding cliffs and beaches with a force that shapes every rock and cliff. Life for the people here is precarious, yet spectacular, dictated by tides, weather, and survival. Alaska is not just about nature. History is etched in every corner. The gold rush of the late 19th century brought thousands of settlers, leaving ghost towns scattered across mountains and valleys. Trails like the Iditarod were once pathways for sled dogs, delivering mail and supplies across frozen rivers. Today, the Iditarod is a legendary race, celebrating human endurance and the partnership between people and animals in one of the harshest climates on Earth. life has to bow to the wilderness. Roads are few, and many places are accessible only by plane, boat, or snowmobile. In winter, ice roads connect remote towns. In summer, rivers serve as highways for barges and ferries. Communities must plan months in advance for food, fuel, and medical supplies. Every decision is colored by the environment, the seasons, the ice, and the ever-present threat of storms. Alaska also harbors mysteries. Ancient petroglyphs, sacred sites, and traditional knowledge of the land remain vital to indigenous cultures. Shamans once performed rituals at high peaks and sacred rivers, leaving traces still visible today. In these places, the spiritual and natural worlds are intertwined, guiding humans on how to coexist with this extraordinary wilderness. But the human story in Alaska is not only about endurance, it is also about exploration, innovation, and connection. Anchorage, Fairbanks, and Juneau are hubs of culture, science, and industry. Oil from Prudhoe Bay fuels parts of the nation. Fisheries feed millions. Researchers study climate, wildlife, and glaciers, uncovering knowledge that has global significance. Yet even in the cities, the wild is never far. Mountains, rivers, and forests surround them, reminding everyone that Alaska is still America's last wilderness. From the Arctic tundra to temperate rainforests, from jagged glaciers to volcanic islands, Alaska defies expectations. It is harsh, yes, but breathtakingly beautiful. It is isolated, yet filled with life. It is ancient, yet still evolving before our eyes. And above all, it is a land where humans can witness nature in a way that feels both humbling and transcendent. In Alaska, every river, every glacier, every peak tells a story of survival, endurance, and awe. A story that invites us to look beyond our ordinary lives and remember how small, yet how deeply connected we are to the world around us. Summer in Alaska is a season like no other. The sun barely sets, lingering at the horizon for hours, bathing the landscape in a golden glow. Life awakens in every corner of this wilderness. Rivers swell with salmon, bears emerge from hibernation, and birds fill the skies with brilliant colors and song. For humans, it is a time of exploration, of connecting with the land, and of witnessing moments that seem suspended in time. One of the most striking experiences is the salmon run. Rivers such as the Kenai, Copper, and Yukon teem with life. Millions of fish make their journey upstream. The spectacle is mesmerizing. Brown bears stand knee-deep in rushing water, snapping up fish with uncanny precision. Dive and swoop, talons extended, capturing the rich bounty of summer. The sheer intensity of life here is breathtaking, a reminder that Alaska's wilderness is not static, but a dynamic, pulsating force. Glaciers, too, take center stage in summer. As temperatures rise, icebergs calve into the sea with resounding cracks that echo across fjords. Tour boats and small aircraft offer glimpses of these massive ice formations, but no human presence can truly capture their scale or majesty. From the vantage of a small plane, the landscape is a patchwork of blue and white, interspersed with emerald green forests and jagged peaks, each glacier a frozen artery of the land, moving with glacial patience, shaping valleys and fjords as it goes. The Kenai Peninsula is an Alaskan jewel, where temperate rainforests meet icy waters. Hiking trails wind through towering spruce and hemlock. Rivers rush over moss-covered rocks. Hidden waterfalls plunge into pristine pools. Wildlife is omnipresent. Moose graze along riverbanks, black bears roam the forest, and salmon spawn in crystal-clear streams. For adventurers, this peninsula is a playground, offering everything from kayaking in glacier-fed waters to fishing for trophy-sized rainbow trout. Denali National Park, home to the highest peak in North America, is a place where scale and solitude collide. Summer brings a thaw, revealing sprawling tundra dotted with wildflowers, brilliant hues of yellow, purple, and white. Caribou and Dall sheep graze peacefully, while wolves roam in the distance, unseen but felt. Every trail, every river, every ridge in Denali is a testament to the enduring power of nature, a reminder that human ambition is but a whisper in a land this vast. Alaska's coastal regions are equally dramatic. The Inside Passage, a network of fjords and islands, is a waterway like no other. Cruise ships and ferries traverse this labyrinth, revealing glaciers, bald eagles, and orca whales. Islands like Baranof and Admiralty are lush, teeming with wildlife, yet remote enough to feel untouched by time. Here, the rhythm of life is dictated by tides, weather, and the relentless pull of the sea. It is a living classroom for anyone willing to pay attention. Beyond natural beauty, Alaska in summer is a stage for adventure. Kayaking through fjords, rafting whitewater rivers, and hiking glaciers are all ways to engage directly with the land. Fishing, hunting, and camping are not just leisure activities, they are acts of connection, moments when humans touch the pulse of wilderness in ways that modern life rarely allows. The last lessons of Alaska's wilderness are not only about survival or adventure, but about perspective. In this vast, unspoiled land, humans are reminded of their own fragility and the resilience of life. Moments of solitude on a frozen riverbank, beneath the aurora, or atop a mountain summit foster reflection and awe. The wilderness teaches patience, respect, and humility, emphasizing that some forces are greater than any individual or society. Conservationists warn that Alaska's ecosystems are increasingly vulnerable to climate change, industrial activity, and human encroachment. Glaciers retreat, permafrost thaws, and species face new pressures. These warnings underscore the importance of responsible stewardship, scientific study, and sustainable tourism. Protecting this wilderness is not a task for one person, but a collective responsibility, a promise to ensure that future generations experience the same breathtaking landscapes that have inspired humanity for centuries. In conclusion, Alaska is more than a place. It is an experience, a challenge, and a sanctuary. Its mountains, rivers, forests, and coasts offer lessons in resilience, adaptation, and the beauty of the natural world. From extreme sports to quiet observation, from indigenous wisdom to modern conservation, Alaska's last wilderness touches every visitor profoundly. Every adventure, every study, every story shared becomes part of the ongoing narrative of this untamed land. Here in Alaska, the wilderness is not behind us, and it is not merely around us, it is within us. The challenges we face, the awe we feel, and the respect we cultivate are reflections of our connection to this extraordinary land. In the silent, snow-covered valleys, the roaring rivers, and the soaring mountains, Alaska whispers its truths, that life is resilient, nature is sacred, and the last wilderness remains, waiting for those who seek to truly see it. As the sun sets over Alaska's jagged peaks, painting the sky with deep oranges and purples, a quiet settles over the land. Rivers slow, the wind calms, and the wilderness seems to exhale. For those who have journeyed through this vast landscape, there is a moment of pause, a time to reflect on what they have seen, felt, and learned. Alaska is not merely a destination, it is a mirror that reflects both human curiosity and our enduring connection to the natural world. From the icy heights of Denali to the temperate rainforests of the southeast, Alaska offers experiences that are as diverse as they are profound. Each environment carries its own challenges and rewards. Mountaineers confront snow and ice, testing their physical limits. Wildlife photographers wait for hours in silence, rewarded with the fleeting image of a grizzly emerging from the forest. Scientists trek across tundra and glaciers, observing the delicate balance that sustains life here. Every moment in Alaska is a lesson in patience, observation, and humility. Yet Alaska is more than a collection of experiences. It is a story of survival, not just of humans, but of ecosystems and species that have adapted over millennia. From the smallest tundra plants that push through permafrost to the great caribou herds migrating across open plains, life persists in forms both delicate and formidable. The stories of these species intersect with human narratives, the indigenous communities whose knowledge has been passed down through generations, the explorers who first charted these lands, and modern adventurers who seek to understand themselves in relation to this raw environment. Reflection in Alaska is also about understanding scale. Here, humans are small in the face of glaciers, mountains, and vast forests. Rivers carve canyons over centuries. Storms reshape coastlines, and wildlife continues life cycles with little regard for human activity. Experiencing this scale instills a deep sense of perspective. The challenges faced on a single expedition, exhaustion, cold, and uncertainty, are dwarfed by the persistence of nature. It is both humbling and inspiring, reminding us that life continues beyond our immediate concerns. Alaska's last wilderness also inspires creativity and introspection. Artists, writers, and filmmakers draw from the land's raw beauty, translating it into stories, paintings, and films that resonate far beyond the region. Musicians compose pieces inspired by the sound of the wind through spruce forests, the rhythmic crash of waves on rocky coasts, or the haunting call of a loon across a mirrored lake. Each creative work captures a fragment of Alaska's essence, preserving it for those who may never stand among its peaks. Modern conservation challenges remain, underscoring the importance of sustainable stewardship. Glaciers are receding at alarming rates, permafrost melts, and shifting climates affect both flora and fauna. Responsible tourism, scientific research, and indigenous knowledge all play a role in safeguarding Alaska's ecosystems. Every visitor, every scientist, and every policymaker contributes to the ongoing effort to maintain the balance between human presence and the wilderness's inherent integrity. The human connection to this land is multifaceted. For indigenous peoples, it is sacred, interwoven with spiritual beliefs and cultural traditions. For adventurers, it is a proving ground, testing courage and endurance. For scientists, it is a living laboratory, offering insights into climate, wildlife, and the interconnectedness of ecosystems. And for all who witness its beauty, Alaska is a reminder that nature is a teacher, a healer, and a source of profound inspiration. Alaska's wilderness is not static. Seasons transform it continuously. Snow blankets the land in winter, rivers swell and freeze, forests bloom in summer, and the aurora dances across clear night skies. Each shift offers new perspectives, new challenges, and new stories. To experience Alaska fully is to witness this rhythm, a reminder that life is ever-changing, resilient, and deeply interconnected. As we conclude this journey, the lessons of Alaska resonate. Life thrives in the harshest conditions. Beauty exists in both grandeur and subtlety, and humans are only one part of a vast, interconnected web. The last wilderness of America remains, not just as a destination, but as a testament to resilience, wonder, and the enduring power of nature. May this journey inspire others to seek out wild places, to tread lightly, and to carry the spirit of Alaska, its quiet strength, its immense scale, and its boundless beauty into the world beyond. The land waits, timeless and untamed, for those who wish to learn from it, protect it, and be forever changed by it.